And welcome. We're going to give a spin to the Level Up 737-900G. 737 or 738. Let's see how this craft runs. I did notice that they did do the update it so it does support my MSD. I was a little bit concerned at first because I couldn't get my MSD to come up. And now that they have done a couple of odds and ends things, it looks like it's going to work. Okay, let's go ahead and get cranking here. Let's get out of here. Responsive. There we go. All right. Battery door closed. I always hit the fuel there. Let's get.
Washington clearance, Proflight 682, IFR to Boston, please. Proflight 682, clear to Boston, Suki 5, then as filed, climb and maintain 4,000, expect 37010 after, departure on 125.65, squawk 1462.
Proflight 682, read that correct?
Your Washington clearance, Proflight 682, IFR to Charlotte, please.
They're going to Charlotte. We're going to Greensboro. We're going Reagan National to Greensboro. Quick hop. Should not be a long flight, but I thought it would be just long enough and to give this a little spin. Let's get the APU going. Let's get some anti-collision. There we go. Come on, stabilize. APU is up. Okay. Let's get our location set, the IRS. Yeah, I got that. There we go. Let's find our flight plan for this trip. See if we can find it. KDCA. Whoa. Not going to KJFK, I'm going to Greensboro. Let's check our flight plan. Let's see if there's something I did not do correctly on the flight plan for it to come up. Alright, says here we are taking a KDCA to Greensboro trip. Our livery, I'll make sure that we're on the right. 737-900. So I'm going to just try to load 738, the 800. See if it's, I'm going to see if it's just not recognizing. If I put 737-900 for the plane, for the airline plane, it's got us at a 30,000 altitude for this flight. Okay. Alright, we should be alright there. Let's give it a shot now. I want to request our flight plan. There we go. We're on KDCA to Greensboro. Where I chose American Airlines, but yeah, you know. Anyway, it's not really. We're going to activate that. And now that we have that loaded, this is the first time I've used the new interface here. Let's see if we've got it set the way we want to. Also, our hardware on roll. Is this really roll? I think. No, ours isn't roll. Ours is yaw. Yeah, that's better. Okay. We went with that. And this is just some odds and ends things. Also, let's for our realism, we want short on just because for the sake of time, what we're doing. We're going to put short times for that. Okay, it's better. For our variant displays, wait, variant HUD for captain. Huh? They don't put a HUD in here for me. Oh, they don't. They don't. There's no HUD. Which I like my HUD. I like my HUD, but that's all right. It's all right. We'll live with it. Now to go to airside services. Let's load our flight plan information. Let them go to town.
Region National Brickyard 5777 Gate Bravo 22 request IFR clearance to Boston Logan.
Brickyard 5777 Reagan clearance cleared to Boston Logan via the Suki 5 departure Swan then is filed. Climb and maintain tree 1000, expect flight level tree 70 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.65, squawk 2250. Altimeter tree 0, tree, information November is current.
Hello, DC.
Washington ground, United 342, expect to copy IFR to Chicago.
United Tree 42, Reagan clearance cleared to Chicago O'Hare International Airport via the Wings 5 departure Rame, then as filed. Climb and maintain tree 1000, expect flight level tree 20, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.65, squawk 2506, information whiskey is current.
We're going to go back here, and I have not set these views yet. So let's go ahead and create some views. Like that. That will be our view number 5. No, view number 6. So I'm going to do Control 6. We're going to set that view. Then I like setting up a view on the opposite window. I don't know if y'all do this. To me it's kind of cool. So I'm going to set that view about right there, and we'll make that Control 1. Control 1. I'm doing this on the keypad. If you got to have a keypad for this, you can't use the regular keys. So we've got those two views set. And then to go back to the cockpit, I'm going to hit 7. There we go. And to look at the panel up here. And I don't have the down panel set yet. I usually like having a good view of the down panel. So we're going to fix that. down panel, I always make Control 9 on the keypad. You notice how it's not bright at all, so let's get that knocked up there. Yeah, it's better. I always usually have progress. We're only 239 miles from Greensboro. That's why I'm saying this is a short hop. We will not be gone long. Let's go ahead and flight directors up. We're going to come off of runway 01.
American 128 is requesting IFR clearance to Indianapolis International Airport.
American 128, Reagan clearance. I'll have your clearance in just a second.
We're going to see if I can get out of Reagan
American 128, Reagan
without
clearance
violating
cleared to
airspace.
Indianapolis International Airport via the Wing 5 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect flight level 380, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 125.65, squawk 5424. Information whiskey is current.
The Indianapolis International Airport via the Wing 5 departure. Then as filed, climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Or expect flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 125.65, squawk 5.
By the way, our landing altitude that I'm putting down is 900. That's for Greensboro. Really don't have to do it this early, but I am. And we need 30,000 feet. Okay. Setting chimes so that it'll load our passengers. Let's check our passenger loads. Cargo's loaded. Now passengers are boarding. Another view I'm going to set up here, and this I do this primarily. I have on my iPad I use as a additional view, but just so y'all can see what I'm doing here, I'm going to set up this view right here. So we'll use this as a control 4. One other view I like a centered view. So why'd I do that?
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Let's move this view over here. Let's back this view up just a little bit. Let's move over here just a hair more. And this is my centered view. This is control 5. So now when I go to... This is all off the keypad once again. Got to have the keypad set up for this. There's our views from outside of the plane there. I do set up one outside of the plane view, which I know I've already got those, but I back a flight, an angle up here. Make that one my own. We'll make that one our control 2 view. That's a beautiful view of DC there. Okay. So passengers are loaded. Let's go ahead and get Amanda to get IFR clearance. Amanda, please request IFR clearance.
Junglin, Columbus via the Wings 5 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 340.
I'll handle the IFR clearance request.
And squawking 5552, American 516.
Reagan clearance, B738, 601 November Victor. We'd like to receive our IFR clearance. We have Yankee.
B738, 601 November Victor. Reagan clearance cleared to Greensboro via the Scram 6 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 7,000. Expect flight level 300, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 125.65, squawk 1411.
Reagan clearance, B738, 601 November Victor. Cleared to Greensboro via Scram 6, then as filed. Climb to and maintain 7,000. Expect flight level 300, 10 minutes after takeoff. Departure frequency is 125.65, squawk 1411.
Okay, hear that. So
B738, 1 November Victor, read back correct.
Captain Good, boarding has started and the first passengers are aboard the plane.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this flight from Washington to Piedmont. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes
So we're going
and
by
store
way
your
of
hand
Scram.
luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, feel free to reach out to any of our crew members. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today. You're welcome, Captain. Please let me know if you need anything else.
We're hoping for the best on the departure. We'll try to follow as filed for the Scram departure. You see here. So So it looks like it's trying to route us. We're taking off, according to I think we're taking off to the north. It's going to try to route us back, not going over DC. That's a big no-no. Hope I've got everything set right, because I've been fussed at more than once getting out of DC. I think I can do this. Okay. You see how it's taking us this way right now. This is we're a bearing of 320 just here, sitting here. So it's taking us back by way of Cat B. Let's see, it says here 188. We're taking off on 01. Is it taking us back? It may be actually having us do a hard turn right off the bat. Well, we'll see how that goes. Right. We can do this. Amanda, can you get us push and start clearance?
Steve, I can't handle that request unless I'm in charge of the comms.
Amanda, oh. She's not in charge of the comms right now. We'll fix that. See if they'll fix that. We have an issue. Well, I'm not sure what's wrong right now with Amanda. We'll see if I can get it corrected. We're having an issue getting her in charge of doing everything. Well, let's restart everything. Okay, we'll try that again. That's the first time I've had an issue with say intentions. It's never been by any stretch flaky. So I'm gonna just rule that as an oops or something. Let's bring back up say intentions. It's never messed up before. Yeah, it's correct. We're still, everything's still good there. So let's see if we can get our co-pilot working for us. On my intercom, let's see, we've got channel 2, which is supposed to be Amanda. She's our co-pilot. We're going to switch over to Brian. I don't know what it is. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and call out then. American Airlines 322 requesting push and start clearance. American Airlines flight 322 requesting push and start clearance.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be pushing back shortly.
B738, 1 November Victor, contact ground on 121.7 for push and start clearance.
In the upright position. Thank you for your cooperation.
121.7, Allegiant, excuse me, American 322. Yeah, it's kind of got me bothered. I don't know what's wrong. I haven't figured it out, but it's not going to stop our flight. American Airlines 322 requesting push and start clearance. Reagan ground. American Airlines 322 requesting push and start clearance. And so I'm not hearing ground on my headphones right now. I'm seeing if there's something I'm doing, if I've got something not set right, but just to see, make sure I haven't done anything.
King Air 145 Kilo Alpha, continue taxi hold short of taxiway Delta.
No.
Continuing taxi holding short of taxiway Delta King Air 14.
Reagan Control, American 322, can you repeat our push and start clearance? Not hearing you. I'm going to double check our settings to see if figure out what's wrong. I hate that because it works so well. This is the first time I've had it actually do something kind of off of what it normally does. Usually it does very well.
This is what COM 1 sounds like. This is what COM 2 sounds like. This is what the intercom sounds like. This is what the intercom sounds like.
And this is a mic test. this is a mic test. And this is a mic test. Okay. Cannot explain that. Okay, but I think we'll see if we can figure it out as we go.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Right, so this flight should not take more than 30 or 40 minutes or less. Actually, it may take less. You spend more time climbing.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Cessna 908 Charlie Echo, hold short of taxiway Echo, awaiting further instructions.
Holding short of taxiway Echo, Cessna 908 Charlie Echo.
Affirm have exited the Washington, D.C. flight, special flight routes area, Eastern 2907.
Actually, I think I'm having them move us the wrong way, but it's not a big deal. I still go out the taxiway, just turn on the taxiway. It's going to try to take us down Kilo, probably either Kilo or Juliet.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback, and you may start engines. Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by. Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Hawker 511 Hotel Alpha, follow the Falcon, hold short of taxiway Charlie.
Following the Falcon, holding short of Charlie Hawker 511 Hotel Alpha.
Delta 1651, pushback and engine start approved, tail north.
Pushback and engine start approved, tail north, Delta 1651. Delta 1651 ready for taxi.
All right.
Cabin is ready for departure, Captain. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this flight with American Airlines from Washington to Piedmont. We are delighted to have you with us today. My name is Laura, and on behalf of the entire crew, I would like...
Ground. Allegiant 322 requests taxi clearance.
Hello crew members, Emily, James, and Sarah. We expect our flight time to be approximately 57 minutes. Now, for your safety, please pay attention to the following safety
B738, 1 November Victor, taxi to runway 19 via Juliet, cross runway 15 at your discretion.
You hear a click. To release it, simply lift the buckle. We recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. In the event...
Ground. Taxi to runway Juliet, cross runway 15 at your discretion. Allegiant 322.
Band. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting others. For water landings, life vests are located under your seat. To use the vest, pull it out, place it over
American
your head,
3108,
and
Reagan
pull the
ground,
straps
taxi to
around your waist.
C26 via Kilo 5
Inflate the
Kilo.
vest
Have a
by
great
pulling
day.
the red tabs once you are outside the aircraft. There are 4 emergency exits on this Boeing 737. 800, 2 at the front and 2 over the wings. In the event of an emergency, lights will guide you to the exits. Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit, which may be behind you. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
Embraer 225 Echo Mike, follow the King Air, then hold short of taxiway Echo.
Following the King Air, holding short of taxiway Echo, Embraer 225 Echo Mike.
American Airlines 322 holding short of runway 01. Request clearance for takeoff.
B738, 1 November Victor, contact tower on 119.1 for takeoff clearance.
119.1 for takeoff clearance. American 322. American 322 holding short of runway 01, request clearance for takeoff.
B738, 1 November Victor, American 32, Reagan Tower. State your request or intentions. B738, 1 November Victor, runway 19er, winds 170 at 10. RNAV Cap VC, cleared for takeoff.
B738, cleared for takeoff. American 32, cleared for takeoff, runway 01. Alright, let's see if I can actually get out of here without violating something.
Skyhawk 542 Alpha X-ray, turn left heading 090 vector for traffic.
Left to 090, Skyhawk 542 Alpha X-ray.
Right, we will be climbing to 4,000. We will initiate LNAV immediately after takeoff. We are not to go into the restricted airspace. Flaps are at 5. Toga. This feels a lot smoother than it the other 738.
80 knots. Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate. Gear up.
Gear up. LNAV.
400. 1,000.
B738, 1 November Victor, contact departure.
B738, contact departure. I don't know why it calls me that.
B738, 1 November Victor, you've entered prohibited airspace, turn around immediately and exit.
I told you. B738, copy.
B738, 1 November Victor, read back correct. Continue as filed.
B738, continue as filed.
B738, 1 November Victor, possible pilot deviation, advise when ready to copy a phone number.
B738, 1000, copy phone number.
B738, 1 November Victor, advise when ready to copy a phone number.
B738, ready to copy. I told you. I have a rough time with that. Okay, we're on VNAV and LNAV. We're at 4,000 feet. And we're contacting departure. B738 is at 4,000.
B738, 601 November Victor, Potomac departure, not seeing you on radar. Cycle your transponder and ident again for me.
B738, doing that now.
B738, 1 November Victor, roger, let me know once you've cycled the transponder and ident. B738, 1 November Victor, radar contact, 4 south of Reagan at 3900 feet, heading 221, Washington altimeter 29.84, cleared direct gate, climb and maintain flight level 210.
B738, climb, direct gate, climb to 210. Flaps retracted, climbing to 210. VNAV and LNAV are engaged. Hey, what are you in jail for here? I keep violating DC airspace. My word. Gotta get better about that.
738, 1 November Victor, climb and maintain flight level 260.
B738, climb to 260. Going into Greensboro on runway 23 right, ILS, the Henby 3
Captain,
arrival.
The announcement has been made regarding the use of electronic devices.
Bonanza 46 Lima, Quebec, climb to 4,000, contact approach on 135.6. Climbing to 4,000, switching to 135.646, Lima, Quebec.
I'm pleased to inform you that our onboard Wi-Fi service is now available. Enjoy your flight.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Okay, I think we're good there. So we're going to be coming in on our approach. Let's see what we've got here. I'm going to be coming in full flaps. I don't like some of the VREF speeds. VREF there. ILS 23 right. Coming in on Henby.
B738, 1 November Victor, climb and maintain flight level 300.
B738, flight level 300. It's 109.55. ILS 23 right.
Cessna 172 Alpha Bravo, turn right, heading 150, descend to 2,500, report airport in sight. Right, 150, descending to 2,500, will report the airport, 172 Alpha Bravo.
One thing I miss on this model is I don't have my heads-up display, but I got a nice window. Check it out. Nice view. Not sure if that's a good trade-off or not yet. Not sure.
B738, 1 November Victor. Contact Washington Center on 126.875.
126.875. B7. Washington Center B738 is at 230. You didn't say that. Contact Washington Center on 128.875. B738 is at 240. We're changed to 13355. I'm not hearing anybody. B738 is at 250.
B738 601 November Victor, Washington Center. Good afternoon.
B738, advise altimeter.
B738, 1 November Victor, Washington Center. Good afternoon.
United 771, contact approach on 126.45.
Switching to 126.45, United 771.
B738, request QNH.
Center, United 755, sending through 90,000.
B738, 1 November Victor, altimeter 29.81.
29.81, B738.
To go.
Requesting winds, put in our information.
B738, 1 November Victor, expect the NB3 arrival, plan for descent in maybe 10 minutes.
Heavy 738, Henby arrival, descent in 10 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached cruising altitude and will now begin our snack and drink service. We have some delicious options available, including our savory cheese and crackers, as well as our refreshing fruit cups. After the service, we will also have articles from the shop available for purchase. Thank you for flying with us today.
Right, we're looking at a descent, usually at about, say around 40 to 45 miles out from top of descent. They give us the option to start descent, and I sometimes I do like coming in a little bit early at Greensboro, but you have to watch out for high places and mountains.
Hawaiian 104, climb and maintain flight level 410. Climbing to flight level 410, Hawaiian 104.
American 2404, Washington Center identified. Good morning.
Notice that bolt there looks discolored. That's supposed to be, it's painted yellow. I don't know why it's painted yellow. I guess it's to bring attention to it. Go ahead and take our altitude setting down to 3,000 so that VNAV can have room to follow the submitted descent. Okay.
JetBlue 617, cross Timon at or above 10,000.
Crossing Clement at or above 10,000, JetBlue 617.
Houston United 2642 Washington Center, good evening. Altimeter 2988. United 2642 Washington Center, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Climb and maintain flight level 270, United 2642.
Okay, one thing I don't like is my license doesn't carry over on the web FMC for this. Like, so I can use my iPad for the FMS. That's the only thing that's aggravated me, but yeah, it's a small thing. We're close. Already set. We're going to go ahead and set this, our auto skid to have everything kind of positioned to begin our descent. I really am thinking of the minute I get to, I think around 50 nautical miles is when I think we can just start our descent. But I'm going to go ahead and get clearance for descent. Okay, we're 111.50. Whoa. 111.50. Just make sure we're 10955. Activate. Okay.
Alaskan 413, expect runway 09er for landing.
Expecting runway 09er, Alaskan 413.
161. Center Allegiant 162, flight level 310. Allegiant 162, Washington Center, roger.
B738 requesting clearance for descent on our NB3 arrival.
B738, 1 November Victor, cleared for the NB3 arrival. When you're ready, descend and maintain flight level 210.
B738, flight level 210.
B738, 1 November Victor, roger.
Let it begin.
gentlemen, we have begun our descent towards Piedmont. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The use of lavatories is no longer permitted at this time. Thank you for your cooperation.
Alaska 993, cleared through Bravo airspace.
Cleared through Bravo, Alaska 993.
American 2450, Washington Center, good morning.
Washington Center, this is Command 1400, descending flight level 290.
Smooth Airlines 384, Juliet Lima, Washington Center, good afternoon.
Cockpit's a little dark with sunglasses on. That's fine.
Mike Charlie, climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Climbing to 10,000 feet, November 245, Mike Charlie. TBM 20 Tango, contact Potomac approach on 132.85.
132.85, TBM 20 Tango.
That's a cool shot.
Washington Center, flight level 310, climbing 330, Frontier 108.
So far we're cleared for the Henby 3 arrival. We're supposed to descend down to 210, but we're going to request clearance to continue our descent below 210. B738 requesting clearance to continue descent below 210.
I'll handle the request for descent clearance.
Okay.
Washington Center, B738, 601 November Victor, requesting permission to descend below flight level 210.
B738, 1 November Victor, descend and maintain flight level 210.
Descend and maintain flight level 210. B738, 601 November Victor.
I'm not sure what's going on with comms on this particular flight. Sand Tensions just did have an update, but my comms are set to pilot, not co-pilot. Usually I have to put in co-pilot, so I'm confused on that part of the interface for that. In fact, here it is. Here's the interface for it. About right on track on our descent. Let's look at it and see where we are. We're at
Southwest 912, proceed direct to the Blanc intersection.
Yeah, good.
Direct to Blanc intersection, Southwest 912. Heading with a 133.2, Delta 409.
Ryan, get clearance for continued descent. We're right now at 210.
I can't handle that request unless I'm in charge of the comms.
I'm so confused. B738 would need permission to go for clearance to continue descending below 210.
B738, 1 November Victor, descend and maintain flight level 180.
Flight level 180, B738. B738, would you just clear us for the Henby 3 descent and arrival?
B738, 1 November Victor, cleared for the Henby 3 arrival, descend and maintain flight level 180.
I don't know why they're being, you know what, they're ATC. You know what, they have the right to tell me what to do. I don't understand why it just won't let me follow the descent unless there's traffic I don't know about. I'm good with that, but I would just prefer to be able to continue my descent. I guess every pilot does. I know I keep pushing those envelopes, but right now we are at B738, clearance to continue descent below 180.
B738, 1 November Victor, descend and maintain 12,000 feet.
Thank you.
Alaska 993, cleared through Bravo airspace.
Cleared through Bravo, Alaska 993.
B738, 1 November Victor, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000, B738. That's what I needed to hear. Yoo-hoo! Let's get down. Get down. We're 21 nautical miles from Greensboro here. That we're supposed to be.
B738, 1 November Victor, contact Greensboro approach on 124.35.
124.35, B738. B738 is at 15,000, descending to 3,000.
B738, 601 November Victor, Greensboro approach. Good afternoon, Greensboro altimeter 29.86. Expect the ILS runway 23 right approach into Greensboro via GSO.
ILS runway 23 right approach into Greensboro, B738.
B738, 601 November Victor, Greensboro approach. Cleared via Greensboro for runway 23 right.
Cleared via Greensboro, runway 23 right, B738.
B738, 1 November Victor, cleared for the ILS runway 23 right approach.
Cleared for the ILS 23 right approach, B738. I can't get Brian on comms. I cannot change that over for pilot. It's stuck on pilot, and I don't know what's wrong. I've got to get slowed down. This is too fast. And I may have to do a little intervention. It's just way too fast.
Piper 45, Charlie Papa, cleared for the visual 24, maintain 90 knots.
Cleared for the visual 24, maintaining 90 knots, 45, Charlie Papa.
Say again. Western heading 115, so maintain 4,000.com, 1021. Western heading 045, so maintain 3,000, clear for the ILS 33, maintain 3,000, full establish.com, 1021.
Greensboro. There's Greensboro. PTI.
Captain, cabin is ready.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Piedmont. At this time, we kindly ask you to turn off your electronic devices and and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Please ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in the full upright position, and your seat belts are fastened. Our staff will provide you with information regarding your connection flights once we are on the ground. Thank you for your cooperation. You're welcome, Captain.
I got our speed down. Maybe we got some turning around to do. That will help continue to slow us down. Sometimes I accidentally scroll around the trim, mess that up. Stop that. All right, bringing our speed down a little bit more. Go to flaps 5. Actually, I don't want to start flaps quite yet. Let's get below
KLM 945 cleared for the visual approach runway. 9er report 3 mile final. Cleared visual 9er will report 3 mile final KLM 945.
Skylane 2 Romeo Echo, you will be handed off to Greensboro Tower shortly.
We're in very good shape. Much better than I thought.
B738, 1 November Victor, contact Greensboro Tower on 119.1.
119.1, B738. B738's at 4,700. B738 at 4,500. B738 at 4,500.
B738 601 November Victor, Greensboro Tower, roger.
Warrior Tree 71 Bravo Charlie holds short of runway 09, awaiting further clearance.
Airspeed low. Holding short of runway 09, Warrior Tree 71 Bravo Charlie.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Turning final to 1.23 left, Kyle, Delta Bravo.
2 Delta Bravo, welcome to Greensboro. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Bank angle. Airspeed low. Bank angle. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. 1,000. Hold up. Hold up.